My name is Megan, and this is a voice recording of hopefully the rebirth of a malicious Empress of military lineage. You can find the story on NovelUpdates. I'm recording this really for myself. It's one of my favorite stories, but sometimes I'm not able to just sit down and read it, so I will be reading it aloud to the best of my abilities. I am using the basic system on Microsoft, so I do apologize, and if anyone's actually interested in listening to more of this, please subscribe or comment. Thank you. Shen Mao, the D daughter of a military lineage, pure, amiable, quiet, and yielding, foolishly in love with Prince Ding, threw herself into the role of a wife. After assisting her husband for 6 years, she finally became the mother of the world. She was the Empress. She accompanied her husband in the fight for the country and crown. She helped make her country flourish and even took risks to become a hostage in another country. But when she returned 5 years later, there was no place for her in the inner palace. The beauty in her husband's arms smiled brightly. "Older sister, the country is stabilized, so you should retire." Her daughter met with a violent death, and her son, the crown prince, was cast aside. Her Shen family, who sacrificed themselves for the country and the emperor, not a single one of them were lucky enough to escape. With the change of one dynasty, everything was overturned. Her clan perished, and she had to mourn for her children alone. Shen Mao never thought that being married to her husband would be her downfall. They had gone through trials and tribulations, but their marriage was just a joke to him. He said, "Seeing that you have followed Zen for 20 years, Zen will grant you an intact corpse. You should thank Zen for this kindness." Under the mitre of white silk, Shen Mao made a vow. In the time to come, she will take part in each and everyone's doom. Upon her rebirth, she returned to the time when she was 14, and her tragedy had yet to begin. Her family was still alive, and she was still the pure, amiable, quiet, and yielding D daughter of a military lineage. With relatives hiding their black hearts, elder and younger female cousins who are ruthless and malicious, and a new yin-yang is like a tiger watching its prey all against her, how will she live? In this life, her family must be protected, a huge life debt must be avenged, with the imperial seat of the country as part of the trophy. In this lifetime, let's see who can beat the others. But what about that little marquis from the Ji family, so arrogant and obstinate, nothing but a spear-carrying youth at her side? He dared to proudly declare, "Just the fall of the imperial power. Remember this, the world belongs to you, and you belong to me."